Hey, what's up? Hello, it's me in progress. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a first impressions video of a hodgepodge of stuff, mostly from the drugstore, plus a special release. Hint, it's Tati's palette. That wasn't really a hint, that was like a giveaway, whatever. Anyways, I've got a ton of products that I have compiled over the last couple weeks to try out that I've been interested in. A couple of them aren't super new, most of them are, we'll see. Anyways, I just wanted to sit down, film, have some fun, not really get ready with me because, well, it's the evening. I've got the baby sleeping. I'll prove it to you. Child sleeping. Well, she looks like just a blob right now. Anyways, really wanted to have some fun tonight and play with some makeup, try some new things, do a first impressions video, and give you my just thoughts on how things perform for the very first time. I will likely update you in the next couple weeks as I want to give these products a fair shot, because I don't think first impressions give an accurate depiction of whether or not the product is good, because depending on the stuff you put on your face, different combinations of things that you put on your face, it could go south. I don't know. I've definitely had my fair share of products that I'm like, oh, I don't really like this, and then over time I come to love or realize like, oh my gosh, these two things together are amazing. So without further ado, let's kick it. All right. Okay, now that I've got you zoomed in, let's try to tie my hair back and be super professional. So I tried to film the other day. No, I didn't try to film. I did film. Actually, I've filmed 4 videos that I've had to get rid of because they were awful, like horrendous. And then, of course, today I'm messing around with my lighting again. But good news is this space is temporary. I don't know if I've already said this in another video because I've said it in like 12 videos that I've recorded, but I've found that I'm probably not gonna post all the videos that I've recorded because some of them are poo-poo, and a lot of it is because I am incredibly uncomfortable for the first, I would say, 4 or 5 videos that I recorded, and now I feel a lot more natural in front of the camera and feel like I'm actually talking to a friend. So yeah, I don't even know where this rant was going. Anywho, alright, so products for today. Okay, now that we're done messing around with lighting 50 times, this is as good as it's gonna get. I film mostly in the evenings or early mornings, so I'm not gonna get a lot of natural daylight, and when you do get natural daylight with me, the sun will probably be in and out because hashtag Seattle. Alright, so I've already moisturized my face. Obviously, I have my brows on. ColourPop brow something rather. Amateur. I don't care. I will list all the items in the description box. I'm going to go ahead and prime my face really quick because I realized I did not do so. So anyway, this is where I was getting. So, we bought a house. It doesn't close till December. By the time you're seeing this, we'll likely be in that new space, but I'm pre-filming a ton before I launch. Here's what I use. I use the TooFaced Hangover RX primer. And this space that we have right now is temporary, which is really exciting because in the new house, I will likely not have to finagle everything and reset everything up every single time because we will have 5 bedrooms. Seems a little extraneous if you ask me, but it is a 5-bedroom home, and we do plan on having at least 1 more child. We have 1 kid right now, and we are going to have an office still. My husband does work remotely here and there, as do I, because I have that flexibility. And our office will be half my filming room. We'll still call it the wee cave with my little chic corner. Whoop whoop. And yeah, I'm just super excited about that. Okay, so for the first product, we're going to start with the eyes, per usual. And we are going to go in with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. And I have heard, or I've heard, as if a lot of my friends wear makeup. That's a lie. I have been watching a lot of videos over this last year, And the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer tends to be something that comes up as not a dupe, but a really good concealer that's comparable to the Tarte Shape Tape or a Jeffree Star concealer, or yeah, I think those are the two concealers that come to mind that people talk about and use quite frequently. Ooh, the NARS Radiant Creamy too. So I found this at Fred Meyer recently at a little display randomly, and so I picked it up because it is an online only product everywhere else that I've tried to shop for it, and I got it in the shade Medium Sand. Now it looks really light, like really light, but we're gonna go try it out. And to blend it out today, I'm going to be using my Real Techniques highlighter, no, setting brush. I use it for highlighter sometimes though. I've got like 2 of these because they're really good. So let's go ahead and get that on the eyes. Let's do one at a time because I've made mistakes before. I'm putting both on. Okay. I've got to get better at having like a compactor mirror next to me. But in the new space, I plan on having just a table in front of me. I actually have a table already near me, but it's got a ton of stuff on it. Oh my goodness. It's like, this is a little bit too light. Uh-oh. And it like feels, so it's not a super wet formula. It kind of dries down into this powder finish pretty quickly. I'm like having trouble blending this out, and I'm getting in there too. Yee, this is interesting. I'm used to, and I really like concealers that are a little tacky and let you blend it out a little bit more. Maybe it's just that eye, because now I'm gonna have to like zhuzh up my eyebrows, and they're not the they're not the best brows today, as per usual, because I did them this morning and I tried touching them up, but that didn't really work. Alright, let's try this eye. Maybe go in with less product, and we'll try blending that out again with the brush. Dot, dot, dot. Yeah, I don't like how this feels. It's just not blending out as easily as I'd like. Let's just try the finger now. No, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I mean, it's like powdered. I mean, if you're into that, I think if you have oily skin, this would work really well, but my eyes look ghastly compared to the rest of my face. This is way too light. Okay, so I'm gonna attribute to its failure, quote unquote, right now to user error as well, because it's not all the product's fault that I picked out a lighter shade. And then for eyes, I'm really excited. I got from Tati Beauty the eyeballs. We're gonna try out her new palette. So when you're seeing this, you'll likely be seeing this when the palette's already launched and 50 billion videos have gone. So this is kind of late to the game, first impressions. Yeah, we'll call it that. I need scissors. Hold on. Please hold. Why am I so weird? You know what? Me and my husband have that conversation all the time where we're like, why are we so weird? Okay, so here's the box. You're kind of getting an unboxing too. Here she is. She's so pretty. So I really enjoyed Beauty is Your Story to Tell. I really like Tati. She is one of my favorite YouTubers. This is pretty. This is pretty heavy for a palette. I like it. It's sturdy. Ooh. I really like Tati as a YouTuber. I know that there's been drama and all that junk, but I really resonate with her. I really connect with her. She started YouTube later when in her 20s, which is considered old, and I'm 30, so I'm considered old as well. And she's from Seattle, so I'm a little bit biased, but I don't know. She's always had a very authentic spirit to her. That sounds so weird. It's as if I know her. I don't know her, obviously. I just watch her, but I know there's just a lot of opinions out there on the YouTubes about certain YouTubers, and I will proudly say that I really like Tati, so I really wanted to support her. Not that I needed another neutrals palette, but anyways, here's the packaging. It's got that like soft, almost, it feels kind of like silicone on the packaging, and it's just a sleeve, which I appreciate this. It has the ingredients of the eyeshadows by Finsh, so I do like that. I like that it has, it's cruelty-free, vegan, distributed here in the States. I'm assuming it's made here in the States, which is awesome. I know that she's very conscious about products, so I would trust that anything she puts out is going to be of high quality. The actual packaging of the palette is kind of that same rubbery, silicone-y texture, book theme, and now, whoa, cracking into it. Whoa, so there's the mirror. So nice. It's a very nice mirror. I'm not gonna swatch. Here's the palette, and I'm gonna be bad and just like totally bend it. Here she is. I hope I caught most of that. If not, go watch another video that has 50 billion views. Ooh, it is so pretty, but we're gonna use this today and play around with it. I've watched a couple videos. They're all really good. My review hopefully will be not biased, but I will say I'll likely be a little biased because I really like Tati. But we're gonna go in and set the eyeballs with the shade Aura. It's kind of a pinkier toned, and I like that it's laid out like this, where it's got the glitters, the metallics, sequin shades, and then the mattes. And I like how you can play around with a monochromatic look, and then these are all neutral, so you could use this every day. I dig the concept. It's very user-friendly, and it seems as though, based on the reviews that I have watched, the actual formulas are user-friendly, so I'm stoked. I changed my mind. I'm gonna go in with this neutral brown shade here called Soothe. I'm just gonna dip once. There is a little bit of kick up. There's the kick up. But let's see if there's any fallout. Here we go. I'm gonna use this mirror. We're just gonna apply that everywhere to set down. Set down. It's already pretty set. Like, I feel like this concealer is not gonna move very much. But we're gonna just, out of habit, put that everywhere. Be a little messy with it. Get an even base for the rest of the eyeshadow. I don't exactly know. Oh, I realized my camera's out of focus. I don't exactly know what I'm gonna do today, because my husband's at soccer. He always goes and plays soccer in the evening. Not every night, but one night a week. His games are in the evenings, and it's a rec soccer, indoor soccer league, because Seattle is rainy. But this is my me time after the baby goes to sleep. Anywho, we're gonna go in. I don't want to go in with a warm look, but some of these shades are just so pretty. Like these glitters, oh, are everything. This Aura sequin shade, I don't know if it'll pick up on camera. Oh, maybe it will. The little flecks of glitter that you see are like pink in there, and I don't know if maybe it's part of the actual formula of Aura in the sequin shade, or if maybe the Poet shade next to it. No, it doesn't. I think it's part of it. Ignore me ranting. Okay, we're gonna go in with the shade Soothe again, and instead of going everywhere on my lid, I'm gonna go ahead and concentrate it in my crease, going back and forth like a good girl should. We're gonna build this color up as our transition. Ooh, that built up very nicely. I want more light on this side. Will I get it? I don't know. We shall see on this episode of me figuring out lighting. Well, that's pretty bright. Okay. We'll just work with that for now until we figure out lighting permanently. Okay, we're gonna go into the same shade, different eyeball. Going with the shade Soothe. You're gonna hear a lot of background noise with me fidgeting with lighting because it's bothering me. Okay. I guess I could also, well, no, I don't wanna mess up my camera, not today. No. That blended out beautifully. No harsh lines. Ooh, that's very pretty. Okay. And I think we are going to... Screw it, we're gonna make a warm look. We're gonna go into the shade Story right here. This like orange tone. It's fall. We're gonna do it. Why not? We're gonna go in with that same brush and focus it more on the outer V. We'll sweep into the crease but lower than the shade Soothe just to build dimension, and we're just adding some of that for warmth. And we will do, that blends out so nice. So nice. So pretty. And actually, as far as fallout on your face goes, or my face, the face, I don't see anything. So that's nice. So far, A+. Outer corner, bringing it into the crease. Maybe I'll actually get a stool instead of this chair that I've been using because the chair is distracting. I've got this pretty blanket scarf and then another blankety kind of looking thing on there. This is just atrocious, actually. Like, okay. I think this is as good as it's gonna get with lighting. You're gonna be so annoyed with me by the end of this video. Can I scooch you in a little bit more? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna dip back into that shade Soothe again, just a little bit on that same brush and run it along the edges ever so slightly, just to blend it out a little bit more. Oh, I wish you could see this in person. It is so beautiful. I just feel like sometimes the camera just does not do a girl some justice, you know? Okay, well, this is it. No, just kidding. That is not it. I think we're gonna go in with the shade Ritual with a different brush to add some depth in the outer V. This is the most basic look that I do, I feel like, frequently. I'm trying to find a brush. So I'm going in with the shade Memory. It's this matte black shade up here. And I'm just gonna... Oh! I said I was gonna go into the shade Ritual. I lied to you. We're gonna... Well... Decisions. We're gonna go with the original plan. Sorry. We're gonna go in with the shade Ritual. This really rich brown here. And then we're gonna actually define the outer V. So we're just gonna buff that on the outer V. Just a reminder, this eye, my left eye, for some reason, likes to catch product right here. I don't know if it's shadow and how my eye is just like made the shape of my eye, but it always looks a little funky. Wow, so pretty. Okay, we're gonna go back a little bit and define that and blend it out a little bit more. This brush is like on its last leg. See, on camera it looks blah, but I promise you in person, it doesn't look that bad. I'm going with the other eye. This brush. Don't buy this brush. It's the Morphe M433. I like some of their brushes a lot. I was just blending in with one of the other brushes and it is not, she's not doing her job very well today. This is her day job, so not doing well. Okay, we're just gonna continue buffing that. And go back in with a little bit more. I don't think it's the shade, and if it is, then that stinks, but do you see how it's kind of patchy? It's not blending out seamlessly. I mean, it looks okay, but it's definitely not the best. Over here, everything else is blending out so well. I'm gonna take a different brush. We're gonna go in. I really like this brush. I feel like everyone throws it out, but it's actually one of the ABH Anastasia Beverly Hills dual-ended brushes that comes in like all their palettes. Well, all their newer palettes. It's a little bit of the fluffier side, but we're gonna go back into that shade Ritual and try to blend out this outer corner a little bit. And then we're gonna take it in just a little bit and blend that. I mean, so far, yeah, that blended it out so much better. Let's see if I can get this side to blend out a little bit. Yeah. I always have to remind myself, makeup always looks kind of funky at first, and then at least I can try to most words, Nicole. I can usually get things to look cohesive at the end, but it's part of the process. You'll probably hear me say that a lot. Okay, so I kind of want to try the metallic shades, and I kind of want to go in with, I think I want to go in with Soothe right here. Tie this look all together, and since I have this brush, I'm gonna just use that flat side of the brush and try it on. Oh, that is so soft, and this went on just like butter. Oh my. Nice thing about dual-ended brushes like this, you can just flip your brush and blend that in. Oh my goodness. That was gorgeous. Going back in with more Ritual and blending it out near the outer corners and just blending out this like metallic shade. Oh wow. I didn't even need to use my finger. I find that metallics, and a lot of people find this as well, when you use metallic shades, they apply best on your finger. Oh my goodness, I wasn't planning to do like a full like glam with lashes, but I might have to do that tonight, even though I ain't going anywhere but bed when hubby comes home. Oh, so pretty. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, I'm kind of like shell-shocked, blown away a little bit. I'm gonna take a clean brush and just run that along the edges of that shimmer shade or metallic shade and blend out those harsh lines up over here. I'm gonna dip into Soothe again as I'm doing this, just lightly going over. Oh my goodness, this is so gorgeous in person. This lighting is not doing this any justice whatsoever. I mean, I just need to show you. I'm gonna dip my finger and I'm gonna just swatch this, even though there's 50 million swatch videos online already. But look at how pretty that is. I feel like it applied even better with the brush. Okay, I need to get over myself and move on because this video is going to be 50 years long. I'm going to put some more of that near the inner part of my eye. Wow, okay. And then go back and blend. Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay. Well, I'm dead. This was really pretty. I will be right back. I'm gonna put some eyeliner on, maybe some false lashes, and then we'll get back to the face. And this whole video was supposed to be a first impression of a bunch of different stuff, and well, I won't say failed, but it definitely turned into a let's play with Tati's palette kind of video. Be right back. I'm back. Ooh, my eyeballs right now, oh my goodness, I'm like, so I can't stop looking. It looks so good in person. I wish the lighting in here, we should have a lighting counter in this video, or like make a drinking game of root beer, your choice, your beverage of choice, every time I talk about lighting. Oh my gosh, it is so pretty. And I don't want to put false lashes on because it's just too good. Too good. Alright, we gotta move on though from the eyes. Well, actually I have one more product from the eyeballs that I did want to touch base on that is a first impression. Let me go grab a brush that we can use. So this is actually a product that has been repackaged. I don't know if they actually reformulated this, but it is the single from Wet n Wild in the shade Brulee. Here's the new packaging. I owned this in the old packaging a really long time ago, and I've already swatched it, so it is a little bit messy. It's a really good product to set your eyeshadow with if you do like concealer like me, and I was planning to do that today, but I got distracted by Tati. Thank you, Tati. Actually, really, thank you, because this eyeshadow look is mwah. Alright, so we are gonna go in with this to, I think we're gonna highlight the brow bone. And I don't usually do a ton to my lower lash line, and I don't know if we'll do that, probably not tonight. But we're gonna go ahead and highlight the brow bone with this shade Brulee. I don't know if you could tell that I did anything. Yeah, this guy's not getting a lot of love tonight, but it's okay. Maybe I'll be able to tell on Insta. Oh, no, you can kind of tell. I do need to clean up the brow a little bit because of that concealer. Getting some of that brow pencil off. Oh yeah, you can't see it. Okay. Lighting is deciding to change itself over here. I'm using the viewfinder as a mirror because why not? Ooh. Okay, moving on. The next first impression we are going to try is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Foundation. I went into Sephora last week to just play around and grab a couple things that I needed, and one of the things that caught my eye, and I'm always behind on makeup launches, but is the new packaging of the Urban Decay foundation. I was like, what is this? So I was talking to the lady at Sephora, and she had mentioned that Urban Decay smushed two of their foundations, the Naked Foundation and the All Nighter Foundation, into one, and kind of took the best of both worlds and created a formula that was similar to both. So one that was they're both satin matte, supposed to be, I think, full coverage, and I wanted to try it out before I purchased it, so I got a little tester, and it's labeled B because I got 2 shades, and this is the shade, I think, N22 or Neutral 22. So we're gonna try this out today, and we're gonna try it out with a brush. I've been really digging doing my foundation with a brush lately. I do like sponges, but because I'm lazy, that's the truth. I'm being real with you. I'm lazy. We did not get a brush, or we did not soak a sponge. We'll go ahead and blend this out. We're gonna use Tati's palette as my mirror and get messy. So for foundation, I like to stipple it on first before I start blending. Get it on evenly, and then I will start blending. And this is an IT Cosmetics foundation brush. So far, it's not heavy. It doesn't feel heavy. It feels pretty good. I like how it's looking on the skin so far. It's not like super matte. Blend it down the neck. It has good coverage. It's very soft, very light. I dig it. Yeah. I look like a ghost. As ghostly as I can look, at least, for being tan. A tan ghost. Yeah, it blended out very beautifully. Let's zoom out just a little bit while I do my complexion. And let's put this ring light away. It's probably messing with some of the lighting. I feel like I need a little bit more. Nah, I think we're good. Blend it down the neck a little bit. Blend it out, blend it out. Ooh, okay. All right, we're gonna move on to bronzing. No, we're not. We're gonna set the face. See, I lied to you. Grab a brush. I'm gonna use the Kat Von D powder brush. Is it called powder? It's the Kat Von D brush, number 20 brush. Really like this brush. It treats me well. And to set my foundation, I'm going to be using the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in the shade Medium Golden. This is what I like to use to set my face. Tap it off and tap it in and swirl. Oh man, this eye makeup is just... I haven't even put on mascara yet. But who needs mascara when you have a wing that's just ready to sink, cut, or go fly? What do people say? I don't know. It seems like I'm putting a lot of product down, but I'm really not. I've gone in 3 times and I don't swirl for very long. I like to make sure it's blended out. Get the forehead a little bit. How we looking? Looking good. Okay. I think now we can go in with bronzer. And okay, for bronzer we are going to use the Becca and Khloe Malika collab palette and use the bronzer shade up here. It is the shade Koko Bronze because Khloe Kardashian. And then we are using an Echo Tools, I can't talk, bronzing brush just to warm up the face. Get the tops of the cheekbones. Down the side of my neck a little bit. Going back in with the shade. I think the undertone of this is a little bit on the red side, but it's okay. It ain't no butter bronzer, but who is? Ain't nobody got nothing on the butter bronzer. Oh, physician's formula. You done good. But it's downstairs in my everyday makeup bag, and I'm too lazy to get it. Notice the theme? I'm so weird. We're gonna get the tops, temples of the forehead. I think I'm bronzed enough, but I'm gonna go in one more time. Just to be sure. Okie dokie. And for blush, we are going to try out something new today. It is the Flower Beauty Flower Pots Powder Blush in Peach Primrose. Here is the packaging, super pretty. I really like Flower Beauty's packaging, and I do dig what they have come out with so far. I've tried a couple of their products, and maybe I'll do a one brand tutorial with Flower Beauty because so far, so good. And we are going to blush up on this. This is another product that we are testing out. A ton of YouTubers, I will say, like maybe not last year, but the year before, I feel like it was like these flower pot blushes were on everyone's like favorites videos or like yearly favorites videos, and I've been putting off trying it out, but here we are in a first impressions video. So far, I've really liked everything I've tried on, minus the concealer. And we'll do a roundup, and I'll give everything a fair shot. I'm kind of going heavy on blush today because why not? It's the end of the night. YOLO. Let me live my life. Oh, and I think for highlight, since we have this palette available, I'm gonna go in with the Soft Focus highlighter by Becca in this Khloe Malika BFFs palette right here. This is a nice golden champagne shade, so we will go in with that. Oh my gosh, in person I look like a blushing bride. All that blush in my wool sweater in the fall, in the evening. Okay. I cracked myself up. And for the next product, this is another Flower Beauty product that I saw, and this product reminds me a lot of, hold please, the Tarte Lip Sculptor dual-ended like gloss and lipstick. It's a bullet gloss, or bullet lipstick and a gloss. So this is the Tarte version. And then this is the Flower Beauty Mix and Matte Lip Duo. And this is in the shade Honey Nude. Here is the, ooh, it's got a little fiber on it. I think that's just from me and my, I hope it's just from me and my clothing. So this is a pretty pink mauve neutral shade. We're gonna call it that. Oh, and it is swatched, so that is why it looks used, but I haven't actually used it yet. I just swatched it recently just to see what that shade is. So it is like more rosy toned. It does give off, I don't know, it's one of those shades that can be pulled off, I feel like, in the spring and the fall and the winter and the summer, any season. So we're gonna put that on today. And what is on my lip? The heck? I think it's part of my wool sweater. So I'm gonna put that on. I don't usually wear lip liner because I'm lazy. I'm lazy and I don't see, I don't know. We should probably make a video about why I don't use lip liner often. I use it sometimes. So far, formula-wise, it's really soft and creamy, but not so creamy where it's like gonna fall apart. It's not matte. Definitely like a satin. Oh my gosh, my husband is home. How's he home already? I feel like I just sat down to film. And then the lip gloss portion. So I did swatch this and it's like more metallic-y. Like, look at this. It's got like a metallic finish. So we'll try it. We'll try it on the center. How about that? Not everywhere, but the center of my lips. Okay. Let's get cleaned up here. So this is the makeup so far. We're gonna set my face and then we are going to fan it off and we'll do kind of a roundup of first impressions. Oh, wait. I have one more product. It is the Wet n Wild Mega Wear. This one caught my eye because, mascara by the way, because the brush is so thin and I have really thin, short, non-voluminous, stubby lashes. Sounds a lot like me except the thin part. I've already curled my lashes and I'll go ahead and put some on. I didn't want to put on false lashes because I really didn't want to cover up all the shadow work. It's so pretty. Okay, let's put on some of this mascara. We'll do 2 full coats. So I count this as 1. We'll go redip. As a top lash mascara, I feel like this is okay so far. You can kind of see, sort of. Again, my lashes are short. We're gonna go in with the second coat. You can see from... No, you can't. Not gonna make you look at my nose. Alright. Do any of you guys wear contacts and then sometimes get your mascara on your contact? That's me. That just happened. Let's set the face. To set our face today, we're going to use the Becca Skin Love. I should get this down. Glow Shield Prime and Set Mist. It smells so good. Take my trusty hand fan. And take our hair out, and then let's take a look at how this all turned out. Be right back to zoom you out. Alright friends, this is the finished look. I'm super happy with how most things came out. I would say, I think it's no surprise that the one product I didn't like was the concealer because everything else turned out pretty well. So let's do a quick roundup of review. Concealer, definitely not my favorite. It did dry down right away. It feels like it had really good full coverage, but it dried down, and for me, I like concealer formulas that are a little bit more wet and are a little bit more tacky so I can dry it down or set it down myself. Second product is the Tati Volume 1, what is it? Textured Neutrals Volume 1 palette. And I think it goes without saying I loved it. And I didn't dip into every single finish here. I didn't get to dip myself into the glitter shades, but heck, I'm almost tempted to just add a little glitter now. No, don't do it. It's so beautiful. We're not gonna do it. because this look is just too good. But I will continue using this to test it out. The only shade I had a problem with, because I used, let's see, I used Soothe, Story, and Ritual in mostly in the mattes, but then I did use Soothe in the metallic finish, and it was gorgeous. It is what's on my eye right now, and I feel like now that I'm zoomed out, you can actually see that it blended out quite nicely in up front. I mean, up close, I don't think the lighting does it enough justice. So this is definitely a win for me for now. Continue using it. I think it is a really good value for all the product you get. It's made here in the US. It is cruelty-free, vegan, and it's made by someone I very much adore on YouTube. So that is my unbiased but super biased opinion. However, the mattes did blend out really well. The formula of the metallic so far of the one that I tried was just to die for, because on a brush it just was so saturated, and I didn't have to use my finger, I didn't have to wet the brush or anything. It was just so opaque, and very shimmery and so pretty. The next product, let's see, eyes, foundation, what else was new? We tried out the Flower Pot blush. No, we tried out the foundation by Urban Decay, the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation. So far, I think it looks really nice. I wish I could have done a full day wear test. Maybe I'll do that in another video as I'm testing this out more. And so far, I mean, it applied really nicely. It feels really nice. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing a ton of makeup on, which is great. And let's see, I also had the blush in Peach Primrose. I think that was really pretty. It's not matte. It looks matte in the pan, but it's not. It's got a little bit of a glow. First impressions. What else did I grab? I grabbed the Wet n Wild Mega Wear mascara, and I think that came out really pretty. I don't know if it'll be my favorite, because there are other mascaras that lengthen my lashes a little bit more and curl them as well from the drugstore, like the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. That one's really good. And then the last item that we were trying out was the Flower Beauty Mix and Matte Lip Duo. I like it. I would probably easily just throw this item in my purse. I don't know if it's my absolute favorite. It is a really good lipstick from what I can tell. I don't know what its staying power will be like, but with a bullet lipstick, I don't think it's going to stay on long, given you like most people eat and drink food and it'll transfer. I don't think it's transfer proof. Most lip products that are transfer proof are liquid lipsticks. So those are the items that I tried out today. Overall, I think really good first impressions. I'm likely going to test out these products 5 times, a handful of times, to give it a fair chance, because that is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to just dog and knock down a product once, only trying it once. So with that, if you like this video, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and bonus points for you if you ring the bell to get notified whenever I post. And with that, I'll see you next time. Bye!